Welcome, everybody, and thank you so much for coming. And let's just go straight into this lovely time where we can focus on that threefold flame in our hearts, expand that light, and truly send love and gratitude out to our beloved earth. Let's take some slow, deep breaths. We breathe in, we hold the breath, we breathe out, and we hold the breath. We can couple our breaths with a statement said with our inner voice. I am in-breathing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am absorbing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am expanding the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am projecting the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am in-breathing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am absorbing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am expanding the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am projecting the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am in-breathing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am absorbing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am expanding the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am projecting the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. Feel and see those rays of gratitude going out, blanketing our entire planet with a feeling of love and gratitude. Every part of life receiving this wonderful feeling from the heavenly realms of love and gratitude. And now we listen and feel for our heartbeat. We put the awareness of this in the center of our chest. We bless, we love, and we thank that gift of life, our heartbeat. And as we see and feel that heartbeat, bringing that pulse of light through that silvery cord from our mighty iron presence, through the top of our head, through our pineal gland, and anchoring in that blazing threefold flame in our hearts. With every heartbeat, the threefold flame becomes brighter and brighter and ever expanding. So let's visualize and see our physical body sitting in that beautiful, dazzling golden flame of wisdom and illumination. We can see it much bigger than our physical bodies, before us and above us. To the left of us, we see that dazzling sapphire blue flame, which brings the feeling of a desire to do the will of God, the feeling of protection and faith, and the feeling of the power of our mighty I Am presence. We see the beautiful pink flame to the right side of us, just behind our right shoulder, bringing us that glorious gift of pure, divine, unconditional love. We see and feel our bodies, our physical bodies, and our three finer bodies enveloped in this dazzling light. Now we see that flame within our hearts, expanding and forming a beautiful sun in the center of our chests. We make the sun every bit as bright and dazzling as the noonday sun. And now we connect with our own beloved golden being in our heart, our Holy Christ selves, within the golden flame. And we see it expanding. We see that threefold flame in our hearts, expanding and expanding and meeting the larger flames created through our visualization. We see our Christ selves, these beloved golden beings within our hearts, expanding and taking complete command of our physical body, our souls, which is our etheric body, our mental and emotional bodies. Just feel and see these bodies blazing light. The great surrender to the Christ self within us. Now we fill our feelings with a feeling of gratitude. Gratitude for our many, many blessings that we receive on our daily journeys. Gratitude for our many, many lives on this sweet earth. Gratitude for our families and friends. Gratitude for our supply and our homes. Gratitude for our health and our happiness. Gratitude to all the beloved elemental kingdom, the great directors of the beloved elemental kingdom, and each precious earth elemental, water elemental, air elemental, and fire elemental, for their ceaseless service to each one of us and to all mankind over eons and eons of time, with very little love and gratitude in return. We just bless and thank them deeply from our hearts. Gratitude to our body elementals. Gratitude to the great and beloved angelic kingdom, our great beloved friend and protector, Archangel Michael, and our own beloved guardian angels, and all the legions of angels serving each one of us and all humanity and all life on our beloved earth. We thank you. Gratitude to the great ascended hosts. Gratitude for these marvelous teachings, as we know, giving us the freedom, the knowledge to make our ascension at the close of this embodiment. And just gratitude to all life, especially that life never loved or thanked. Gratitude for our golden age now dawning, the mighty victory of the light for this beloved planet after her long, long journey. And so be it, beloved I am. It's nice to send out those lovely feelings of gratitude. Donna, beloved Donna, can you read the opening invocation for us?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Beloved presence of God, I am. It is thy life and intelligence that enables me to read and comprehend and absorb that which is required of me. For life, I am so grateful. Beloved Master Kuthumi, I ask for your feeling and your capacity to use this instruction for God's glory and mankind's comfort. We thank you. And now, great I am presence, take me within thyself. There instruct me and cause me to retain the full memory of these inner instructions. Thank you, beloved Saint Germain.
Oh, lovely. Thank you so much. All right, today we have got beloved John reading for us, and again from the Ascended Master Instruction book from Saint Germain. It's just so brilliant. Reminders of learning to be still in times of crisis and listen. as we are told so often by the ascended masters. And then we've got, this is actually one of Terry's readings from Electrons in the Elemental Kingdom. It's just, and I know we did have this the other day, but it's just so important. Earth must become self-luminous. And really it's up to all of us Cheelahs on the earth and all the ones bringing in the light to assist with this, as we know. And then we've got Terry reading, continuing with the beloved tranquility, just marvelous. And we're starting from the fourth steps to precipitation, the fourth ones, because we had 1, 2, and 3 last week. And just wonderful it is. So, and then James, we've got beloved Almora. It's the last of Almora's dictation. The truth shall be brought by those who seemingly have no authority and are humble. As we know, the meek shall inherit the earth, as we were told. And so a lot of, I think it'll be, like the Cheelahs really and the people around the world bringing in this knowledge, so important. And then love is still the way. Beloved Lord Maitreya bringing an extremely positive in developing a listening attitude. And he's talking about how he and Lord Gautama, over their many, many lifetimes, how they really brought it in. Anyway, you'll read it. It's just amazing. And then beloved John is taking us through a really wonderful opportunity, an important opportunity in calling in the light through our decrees. And then let us be still, listen within, and allow the light of truth to guide our way. I love that. That just popped out when I asked the AI to do that. I didn't ask it to do that. So there we go. I'm sure the Ascended Masters have something to do with this. And we'll listen now to beloved Saint Germain's wonderful words.
Saint Germain, Ascended Master Instruction, Volume 4, Discourse 20. If the students would practice this simple exercise daily, they would shortly come to the place where they could call forth a mighty stream, so that in 3 to 5 minutes they would feel entirely refreshed. The assertion may sound absurd to you, but I assure you the sense of growing tired from outer activity is but a lack of joy in the thing you are doing. It may be something from racial thought or something from an inharmonious condition in the individual. Knowing the body of itself cannot grow tired, then we know the sense of being tired is a lack of joy or harmony in the consciousness somewhere. Naturally then, the first thing to do would be to still the outer and feel that mighty joy and peace filling the mind and body full to overflowing, just like you would see a pail of water full to overflowing, and that radiation would spread to those who need it. The first requisite to the use of exhaustless energy is a continuous, happy, harmonious state of consciousness. Most individuals have a mistaken idea that this mighty energy of God is something they have to pump into activity or pull out from somewhere. But I assure you, it is likened unto an artesian well. When you have struck the level of the water, it requires no coaxing to rush to the surface in a continuous stream. So it is when we enter deep enough into the consciousness of the mighty presence of God. We tap that mighty fountain of energy, and we do not have to coax it at all. It rushes forth like water bursting through a dam, and we may direct it wheresoever we will, for that is our divine birthright and privilege. Desire. It seems necessary again to put forth the mighty consciousness that desire is the mighty activity of God, the motive power, as it were, by which the wings of thought carry it forth into productivity. There cannot, I assure you, be a single thing from the lowest to the highest without desire back of it. For desire is the power of the soul trying to find expression. There are those who will tell you they have many wrong desires, but I assure you it is only because of a lack of control of the free will. Any full-grown human being knows the difference between letting the energy go out into constructive or destructive channels, and therefore can easily choose where it shall go. it is so vitally important for the student to have the correct understanding about desire. So much has been said, and falsely, about the supreme ideal being to kill out desire. To do so would be but to come into a state of apathy, where you would open yourselves to all the destructive forces there are. When you have a constructive desire backed by its twin sister, determination, knowing that each is but an attribute of God in action, that moment you have loosed the mightiest power for and of achievement. Every experience that comes to the individual serves a double purpose. First, to turn the attention to the only creative source, God. Second, to make the individual aware that resting in that supreme consciousness is the solution, instantly at hand, of whatever needs to be known. We do not receive it by throwing up our hands and screaming for help, but by taking the opposite stand and becoming so still and quiet in the outer that there is not a ripple of disturbance upon our consciousness. Then we will quickly find a solution to whatsoever is required. In understanding the mighty power of creative thought, and thought is always creating one thing or another, one cannot help but at once feel a great freedom, for no one can prevent us thinking what we will. In the sincere recognition of the great intelligent God Self, we remove the possibility or power of the outer self of anyone to say or do anything that would be disturbing to us. For so long as we are resting in this supreme presence, its mighty radiance or energy is constantly carrying with it the consuming power of all outer disturbance. It is only when we allow the attention to begin to be held on an expression of the outer that we give it power to disturb us. To instantly take the stand that there is no personality, there is only God in action, would prevent the stinger of ignorance from finding a landing place. Ignorance, like a hornet, always wants to use its stinger, but does not know where to find a landing spot unless you disturb its nest. And no one will knowingly do that if he knows the nature of a hornet. Divine love is the original nature within every human being. Inharmonious feeling or activity is but misapplied energy, trying to gain something by force, which it can only have permanently through kindly, harmonious action.
There we have it, just so wonderfully expressed by beloved Saint Germain. It's just like be still and listen. And that's, isn't it, really the tricky part for all of us, is when things happen outside to test us, we can get anxious and what have you, instead of getting still and handing it over. Anyway, it's just lessons we learn continually, correcting ourselves. Right, this is lovely. It's read by beloved Terry, and beloved Word on the Street, Sam made it for us. Lovely.
Earth must become self-luminous by the beloved Mahachohan. Every manifestation, whether it be in the unseen or outer world, that of physical appearance, is the result of the use of God's pure energy. We know that the limitless energy with which the Creator has endowed His children is within the electronic light flowing from the Supreme Source into the individualized I Am Presence. However, when that light reaches the consciousness of the life stream yet abiding upon the earth and in its atmosphere, the manifestation takes on the qualification of the consciousness in which the unascended life stream is dwelling at a given time. Every minute particle of the resultant effect of man's use of energy is written in the book of life, and before he attains his full freedom in the ascension, there must be an exact balance of a constructive nature on that ledger. We are at the end of a cycle, and in order for the earth to take her rightful place in the cosmic progression of the planets in the system, she must emit more light. The shroud which she is now forced to wear is the result of mankind's imperfect qualifications. This is elementary, and you are aware of this fact. But the effluvia and the weight of the impure substance which man has forced upon the shoulders of beloved Virgo must be transmuted by the sacred fire. Then the rays from beloved Virgo and Pelier's kingdom of light can infiltrate the earth by reason of a more porous substance comprising her garment. Along with the transmutation of the imperfect energy of others abiding on the earth, the wise Chela knows that there is no unascended life stream who can bypass the responsibility of balancing his own misqualified energy. I bring this to your attention today, for I counsel you not to weary in well-doing, and every decree which you are so generously making pierces through Earth's shroud of negatively qualified energy and readies her to take her rightful place in this system. The cosmic law has signified that the earth must become self-luminous, and I appeal to you to continue in your calls for those who are not aware of the sacred fire and its efficacious use. There is a cosmic moment for the fulfillment of every edict of the spiritual law, and every Chela will do well to keep this in mind.
There we have it. It's a great responsibility we have and opportunity as well, but it's just so good to just keep very aware of what we're allowing our minds and feelings to go through. And now we're going to listen to the beloved Elohim of Peace speaking.
Fourth, beloved Claire, Elohim of Purity, takes fourth place in precipitating. This means keeping the purity of the original design, which has been given into your mind by your own Christ self at your request, or if you are among the more fortunate ones who are further developed, directed into your mind by some master himself. To hold the purity of your design means that you do not personally elaborate upon it, embroidering it, so to speak, fitting that design into your own reason, logic, and individual satisfaction, but that you are willing to sustain the perfect pattern and design which an intelligence greater than your own has created, so that through you the entire race may benefit. May I say here that in the creation of this planet Earth, after we had responded to the call of Hercules and willed to create, after we have looked into the world of the Silent Watcher and perceived what beloved Helios and Vesta wished us to do, after our hearts were filled with love for this opportunity to give greater service, we were absolutely selfless in our desire to create the earth exactly as Helios and Vesta had designed it, and we stayed with that perfect pattern until it was brought forth in great beauty, symmetry, and perfection of every kind. Remember, as Elohim, we were not only working with the planet Earth at that time, but also in other galaxies, for we are connected with many stars and other systems. Having within our consciousnesses many other designs of equal beauty and perfection, we just had to clear our minds of all other ideas other than those provided for us for this sweet earth. None of us presumed to suggest the changing of the form of even a blade of grass. We voluntarily made our consciousnesses like panes of clear glass, as it were, so that the light pattern designed by those great ones, Helios and Vesta, could shine through our consciousness and manifest. We could not even have started this creation had we not willingly cooperated with its designers. Fifth, the next activity is that of concentration and consecration from the beloved Vista, the quality and ability to stay with one project until it is completed. Here again, we come to that which is a great test to the life stream. The vital fires of joyous enthusiasm and zeal, which are kindled within the earnest student when he first touches the truth of this light, usually turn to ash within about 6 months. However, concentration upon the same plan, pattern, or design until it is physically manifest is essential to the producing of instantaneous precipitation. I have watched the activities of the inner bodies of the students many times, particularly during the series of addresses given by the Elohim. Every time one of us has spoken on his particular activity, nearly everyone present determines within himself to draw forth and develop that quality of mastery. You see, this is quite natural because while you are in the radiation of our consciousness and the feeling of that mastery, it seems so very easy to accomplish and so worthwhile. Now, these addresses have been given over a period of several months, and during that time, I can count on the fingers of one hand those who have stayed with the same pattern which they determined to develop some weeks ago. If you are designing a car, a home, a garment to wear, or whatever you may choose to precipitate, stay with one design until you have followed through the necessary 7 steps to precipitation, which are scientifically required to manifest whatever you desire, visible and tangible in your outer use. It is not so important just what you choose to precipitate, but it is important that you clearly understand the science of precipitation. When you do, and you are successfully able to use that science consciously and at will, then as your master, Saint Germain, has previously said, the things of this world will seem as rubbish to you. However, that which we are endeavoring to make you feel is the joy which you can have in your conscious use of the power which is within you to produce that very manifestation. When you have done it once, the use of that power is yours for all eternity, and the faith, confidence, and happiness that wells up in your heart will make you know and feel your mastery. 6th, important in the science of conscious precipitation, the 7th ray of rhythm of invocation precedes the activity of sealing your manifestation in the substance and radiation of God peace, which is normally the activity of the 6th ray. 7th, after you have finished with the 5th ray of concentration and have stayed with one pattern long enough, you come into the activity of Arcturus, rhythm of invocation. Here again, if you are serving the Master, it is not effective if you serve him in a great rush of energy one day and then do not show up again for a month. All the activities of nature are in perfect rhythm. Watch your seasons, sunrises and sunsets, the ebb and flow of the tides, and the regular beat of your own heart. Here you can see something of the necessity for rhythm. No matter what you are creating, the rhythm of feeding that pattern with your life by your thought, feeling, and spoken decree at the same time each day, morning, noon, or night, or whatever time you decide to give it, is absolutely essential to the success of your endeavor. In this regard, may I just give you this warning, dear hearts. If you do not give your pattern of precipitation rhythm, you will bring forth a form without symmetry, if you bring forth anything at all. Some of the less beautiful of your architectural productions, and forgive me for mentioning this, but some of the imperfections of your flesh forms are due to the unpleasant effects of broken rhythm. Now, you who are conscious students shy away from broken rhythm in the world of music, and yet, in your own worlds, that broken rhythm of thought, feeling, spoken word, and deed results so often in ill health, lack of finances, lack of peace, and many other limitations. In the past golden ages of perfection, which have been upon this dear earth, all the people walked with a rhythmic step and breathed the slow rhythmic breath, because the perfect rhythm of the threefold flame within their hearts was allowed to govern their life energies as they flowed into and through their 4 lower bodies. As the beloved Arcturus has said to you, you could not long remain angry or resentful if you were to govern the rhythm of the life flowing through your bodies by maintaining the rhythmic breath at all times. Those of you who have studied the art of rhythmic breathing know something about this of which I speak.
Wow, so there we have it. It's interesting. So it's the thought, the feeling, the spoken word in our decrees. That's where really what it is. And then, yeah, as we know, rhythmic breathing is so, so important. And now we've got this decree we can say together. And to help our brothers and sisters that are caught in this psychic and astral realm, and to his sister Germain in those violet flame temples, which is such a blessing. So we say together, beloved presence of God, I am in me, and beloved immortal threefold flame of truth within my heart, and beloved Saint Germain. While my body sleeps this night, let all the constructive energy of my entire life stream be used to render whatever service is needed in the violet flame temples established in the psychic and astral realms, to draw the full gathered cosmic momentum of the violet purifying flame of divine love and compassion through every discarnate life stream there. Let all the souls who dwell in those realms be taken immediately into those purifying temples of mercy and compassion, and there have the accumulated, destructively qualified energies of their life streams purified and transmuted, so they carry in their life streams no miscreations that would add to their own or the world's distress. We decree it, and so be it. Beloved, I am, and we accept this done here and now with full cosmic power. And we thank you. That's a lovely opportunity we have to make those calls for those beloved souls. And now, this is from beloved Omara. This is the last of this dictation he gave us. Just so lovely. The prayer to know his will is the magnet that draws the soul to that oneness that can reveal that will. It is in this is great hope, because thousands and thousands of constructive life streams are kneeling before the altar of their own Christ and asking that the revelation of the will of God come to the leaders and to those who are responsible for the control of the masses. All of that energy is in my hand and my fingertips, and these people shall know the will of God. They shall know the truth through those who are presently in positions of authority, and they shall know it through those who are humble and seemingly without authority. For the call from the heart of life cannot be denied. It is by the rejoicing in the heart of heaven itself that man seeks God's will this day. Last evening before the meeting, my beloved Guru, the Mahasahib, and as we know, beloved Mahasahib is now Cosmic Holy Spirit Aeolus. He was the Mahachohan at the time. And he came to me, and placing his arm around my shoulder, he said, "Son, since I have taken this office, I have never seen such a response from unascended beings in desiring to know God's will, and I shall give all the strength of my position to you in fulfilling it." It's just so lovely. The words from the beloved Mahasahib that you take so lightly fill our hearts with a reverence, that we carry them as you would carry the most precious elixir that would give you the fullness of everything that you desire. Would you believe that over and over in this last 24-hour period, I have repeated those words? O beloved children of earth, that you might come to an understanding of the precious gift of the words of the beloved Mahachohan, who for 9 years has poured out a ceaseless, unending, constant stream of his energies on your behalf. And I believe that mainly this was in the bulletins, 2 of these wonderful thick books, mainly from the beloved Mahachohan. as they used to call him, the Mahasahib, energies that he might have invested cosmically, but which he invested through love, that your souls might know light and your hearts know happiness. Truly, God bless these great beings forever. I thank you, beloved friends, for the opportunity of speaking with you and joining you to break bread, for the opportunity to share in the communion of the blending of your spiritual nature. May the time come soon when the veil within your own consciousness is parted and you have the doubtful joy of my physical presence. Hardly doubtful joy, absolutely not. Can you imagine? I thank you, beloved Elmira. Just thank you so much, beloved Elmira, really, truly. All right, it's very interesting. 3 people sent me the same video. So I thought, well, it's definitely needed to be played. It's just lovely how the animals remember they're ones that have helped them. It's just a lovely, lovely video.
I found the love.
Easy boy, we're going over
for me.
I missed you too. Yeah.
Darling, just dive right in.
Oh my gosh.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, I missed you too. I missed you.
I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. But darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes, you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms.
Hey, buddy.
Barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath that you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress.
Oh, it's just too precious for words. Oh my gosh. And now we say our decree for the animal, insect, and reptile kingdoms. So we say together, beloved I am presence and that of all mankind, charge your mighty light of mercy and compassion to flow through us all and bring comfort and freedom to the animal, insect, and reptile kingdoms. May each human being remember and accept their responsibility as guardians and protectors for this planet's pure and innocent life until all is set free and their divine plans fulfilled. We so decree it and so be it. In God's most holy name, I am. We accept it done and we thank you. And so be it. Just so lovely. And now this is from our beloved Lord Maitreya. Love is still the way. And you too have an aura. You too have a pressure of life energy that can raise the life streams in your environment heavenward. And thus you become myself in action. I give to you the blessing of Gautama Buddha, the blessing of the Christ whom I represent, and the blessing of your own holy Christ self, through whom you can develop a radiating consciousness which would convey light even if you never spoke one word from this moment. In many embodiments during this period of preparation and training under Sanat Kumara, neither Lord Gautama nor I spoke a word. We conserved our power and sublimated our energies, but we were extremely positive in developing a listening attitude toward the delicate, tremulous and spiritual inspirations which vibrate in the ethers and which only the listening ear can detect. There are times while you walk the earth, there are times while you walk the way of earth when you are able to sense the thoughts and feelings of others. But more often than not, mankind is wholly unaware of the thoughts and feelings that exist in the minds and hearts of those about them. Nor are they aware of the secret aspirations that issue forth from their bodies and flow upward in that strong prayer current that carries men's prayers heavenward. However, be it known that many of the prayers, many of the hopes, many of the aspirations that rise in the consciousness of those who do not know how to direct or focus their wavering energies do not have the strength, due to lack of faith, to reach upward, even to a point where they can at least connect with those of some ministering angel who would bring back a blessing to the waiting life stream. And so that's why we're always reminded that it's so important when we make our decrees to really put our heart and soul into it and feel it, visualize it, and have absolute faith in the manifestation of it, all according to the will of our own presence, obviously. And now again, I just finish off before John takes over of this beautiful song to beloved Lord Gautama. Such a lovely song. And as we know, beloved Lord Gautama was the one to take over from beloved Sanat Kumara when the time came for him to return home in January of 56. And beloved Lord Maitreya was the one ready to take over from Gautama. These great, great beings come from Venus. And I believe they were part of the original 30 that came before Sanat Kumara even got here. God bless them forever, truly. And I will have the decrees. Thank you so much, beloved John.
Greetings to all you beloved Sheilas, and thank you, beloved Anthea, again for bringing us these wonderful, powerful teachings and lessons. How truly blessed we are to have access to this knowledge. Beloved Mighty and Presence, we call to you to take command of us all. Produce your mighty perfection through our decrees. Beloved Ascended Masters, we give you full permission on behalf of ourselves and of all mankind to do whatever is necessary to fulfill the divine plan in this lower realm. And we call for you to charge your mighty power. Give whatever energy may be lacking from our side into all our decrees so they can manifest here and now, all according to thy will. We call to you, beloved Archangel Michael, to send cosmic rays and mighty angels of protection to protect all who have joined the Zoom class, and for all the energy released to be purified and protected, perfected, amplified, and used only to serve the pure divine cosmic light. And so be it. Beloved I am, we thank you. We say together, Mighty I am Presence, great host of ascended masters, archangels and Elohim, cosmic beings and great cosmic light, come forth now in all your cosmic power. Withdraw and withhold all power from destructive forces and individuals with destructive intent throughout the world, right now and forever, whether it is conscious or unconscious. Expose, seize, bind, and render helpless all these sinister forces and their activities until the light has removed them completely, and illumine the source, so this may never act again, and raise up to positions of power the divinely chosen leaders. Replace all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. Our tube of light protection. Beloved Mighty I am Presence, beloved Archangel Michael, and beloved Commander Conrad, continually intensify your protective pillar of pure light substance and Archangel Michael's armor of light through and around me, charged with your invincible protection, all-powerful and impenetrable. I am invisible. I am invincible. I am invulnerable to anything but thy almighty perfection. And I am grateful. We are given whatever added protection is needed. What we ask for ourselves, we ask for our loved ones, and that which is constructive in all mankind and the world. Thank you. We just visualize our tube of light from our beloved Mighty and Presence, coming down from above, covering our four lower bodies with that thick wall at the edges, stronger than any steel. We just feel and see that brilliant blue and crystal light, that light which instantly deflects anything that is not of the light. Build your wall of light. See Archangel Michael's armor of light around us, forming that impenetrable pillar of protection around ourselves, this group, our families, friends, and around every constructive person across the face of the earth. Every beloved one standing up for truth, freedom, justice. May God bless, direct, and perfect, and protect each and every one. We thank you. I am the law of forgiveness for myself and all mankind, for all mistakes, misqualified energy, human consciousness, and for straying from the light. Almighty and Presence, through you we call to our beloved Lady Master Guan Yin to assist us and all of mankind to feel your feelings of Ascended Master mercy, forgiveness, and compassion. And we bless and thank you for this. And each of us just feels deeply in our hearts so much gratitude for this mighty gift of the law of forgiveness, this great spiritual eraser, this great blessing to all mankind. So we ask deeply, sincerely, to be forgiven and to forgive any and all parts of life that we have not blessed through our thoughts and feelings, and all misuse of life's pure energy. Beloved mighty and presence, and that of all mankind, forgive us, forgive us, forgive us all. Thank you. And we call to the great central sun, our beloved mighty and presence, charge your secret power into these decrees. We call for beloved Saint Germain to anchor mighty cosmic concentrations of violet fire in America, Europe, Africa, China, India, the Middle East, the Far East, Russia, Australia, wherever else it is needed in our beloved world here and now. We thank you. Say our violet fire decree together. Mighty and presence, beloved Saint Germain, and those that minister to the violet flame, come forth now and blaze your cosmic violet fire and cause a mighty victory for all the world to see. I am the law of forgiveness in cosmic action now. I am the victory of the sacred fire in all its cosmic power. Mighty angels, descend with your purple ones of fire and strike them into the center of every place where there has been a history of sinister force activity. Transmute and consume it all. Cause, core, record, effect, and memory, and set it all free from that which was never meant to be. Replace it all with Ascended Master consciousness, the divine plan fulfilled, and light from the secret love star. We thank you. Our decree for the beloved elementals. I am the light of God that never fails, purifying, loving, thanking, and blessing the great directors of the elemental kingdom and every beloved earth, water, air, and fire elemental for your ceaseless service to me and to all mankind. I am the mighty cosmic light, awakening all mankind to the great intelligence of this kingdom, and remove from elemental life today the necessity for longer obeying the destructive impulses of mankind. And so be it, beloved I am. We thank you. In the name of my mighty I am presence, great cosmic beings and great cosmic light, I decree. I am the presence charging the minds and feelings of everybody in America and the world with Saint Germain's ascended master consciousness and perfection, right now and forever. I am the presence, blessing, illumining, perfecting, and setting all free in service to the light. Our decree for the purification of our beloved earth. In the name of my mighty I am presence, and by the power of the great host of ascended beings, we demand a cosmic living sword of blazing flame continually strike into all human miscreations back to the very beginning, causing all negative energies and entities in the psychic and astral realms and in the consciousness of all mankind to cease to exist forever. The cause, effect, record, and memory, freeing all human and elemental life from that which was never meant to be, and ensuring the psychic and astral realm is no more. Replace it all with the immaculate concept for all life, ascended master consciousness, and light substance from the secret love star. Let thy will be done, and so be it, and so it is, beloved I am. We thank you. I decree for divine justice. I am the most intensified cosmic action of the flame of divine justice, blazing throughout the world. I am the law. I am the justice. I am the judge. I am the jury. Knowing that I am all-powerful, I know that only divine justice can be done everywhere, here, now, and forever. Beloved Lady Portia, ensure divine justice prevails throughout the world, everywhere. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. And by the love and power of our beloved mighty I am presence, we call to you, beloved mighty victory, to fill us with your full feeling of victorious accomplishment, that cosmic feeling of ascended master victory. We claim and we accept, O beloved mighty victory, your victory now, manifest in our world and experience. We say together, I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the cosmic flame of victory, which reigns supreme everywhere. We accept these calls answered as they are made, according to thy will, with full cosmic power, maintained and trebled each instant of each hour by the power of the cosmic 3x3, until fully manifest. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. And as we end now, let us place a special focus on that beloved love star radiating within our auras, placed there by our beloved Sanat Kumara as a gift to all mankind, assisting us in holding that frequency of unconditional divine love. Truly a cosmic blessing. We love and thank you, beloved mighty love star, and ask that you expand your mighty supreme light through our four lower bodies, and to saturate all whom we pass by on our earthly journeys with that unconditional divine love. to that mighty secret love star shining from the heavens for this 2,000-year period. We bless and thank you, and all the mighty cosmic beings from the great central sun holding this focus. Expand your supreme light through our individual love stars and around all life evolving on our blessed earth, with that light which we know can never be requalified by human thoughts or feelings. We bless and thank you. We deeply thank and release all the beloved great ones invoked and all those whom constantly answer our calls. Thank you, beloved Sheilas. May each and every one of you be so richly and abundantly blessed by our beloved Father, Mother, God, I am. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all.
Lovely. Thank you so much, beloved John. Absolutely wonderful. And now I just think who might like to read the Scott. Scott, do you have a screen?
I do, yes.
Thank you so much.
Closing invocation. Before ending this session, we all say, with mics muted, together, beloved I am present and beloved Master Katumi, nourish the seeds planted in my consciousness so that the ideas entrusted to me become manifest flowers of perfect expression in my world and the world of all my fellow men. Beloved presence of God, I am. Pour the light of thy great upon my consciousness and nourish the seeds planted by the masters. We thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you so much, everybody, for coming. And let's just take a moment truly of deep gratitude for these marvelous teachings, for our many blessings, our precious, beautiful earth, and for our opportunity to serve the light. Thank you. And I like that was the messages from Rumi. That was so lovely. We're going to stop the